Welcome back, everybody. Today is a big day for Star Wars as the official teaser trailer of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker debuted at Star Wars Celebration over in Chicago. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one thing that a lot of people are really looking forward to seeing in, of course, this movie is the exact real meaning of the title of The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I think that one of the most things that a lot of people are talking about, the big thing that really stands out the most to all Star Wars fans right now that are watching this teaser is the big reveal, the big surprise at the very end of the teaser, where we hear a different version of Emperor Palpatine's laugh. Now, I will say, in the very beginning, it took a little while to adjust. I had to rewind it and say, was that just Emperor Palpatine? Who was that? And then if you listen very carefully, it is clearly Emperor Palpatine. Now, the very beginning of it, it sounds a little different because obviously it's all high quality this time around. But when he is actually like laughing on and on, then it sounds like classical Emperor Palpatine from the original trilogy, specifically from Return of the Jedi. And what I like so much about this is that it's causing a big mystery, a lot of conversations among many Star Wars fans right now about what's really going on with the Emperor Palpatine laugh at the very end of the actual teaser. And there are a couple of possibilities out there. Now, we've been going over some of the leaks and of course the spoilers these past couple of months, give or take, about Episode 9, having of course the hologram of Emperor Palpatine, the vision sequences of Emperor Palpatine, and of course even these other dream sequences, you know, in a different dimension that's very similar to the Worlds Between Worlds and stuff like that. Now, do I think that Emperor Palpatine is coming back to life in Star Wars Episode 9, all because of hearing his laugh at the very end of the rise of course, Luke Skywalker, or should I say the rise of Skywalker? I will say that one thing that I do have to say about this is that this is a teaser. They could use whatever they have to use in order to get people talking and in order to really get people very hyped and excited. So do I really think that that laugh translates basically to Emperor Palpatine coming back to life in this story? It's a possibility. You guys may recall about the big stories a couple of months ago back about Matt Smith portraying a younger version of Emperor Palpatine. The only problem with that, though, is that this laugh by Emperor Palpatine is the older version of his character. It's not a younger version. If you guys actually have followed Dark Empire, the comic line, and even the audiobook of course, Dark Empire, you do actually learn, you know, Palpatine, yes, still has the old voice. So it's still possible that J.J. Abrams, if he is bringing him back to life, he's taking that directly from, of course, the EU, from the Dark Empire audiobook, where even in his younger clone body, he still sounds old because of his essence transfer. So with that being said, there's another possibility that it could be a clone of Palpatine. This could obviously be the vision/dream sequences that we have been going over, or maybe even something as simple as a hologram or an auditory hallucination by Rey when she goes within the wreckage of the Death Star 2 or 1. So the thing here is this. I think that what they're doing with this teaser is something definitely is happening. We heard about these reports months and months ago about Emperor Palpatine, and even we have actually been talking about Palpatine and his involvement in Star Wars Episode 9 and doing all these crazy things. We do know that J.J. Abrams is really connecting this movie to, of course, the prequels and the originals in a very surprising and unexpected way. So with that being said, we also know that this movie is going to tie into the expanded universe, and what better way to do this through use of Emperor Palpatine based on Dark Empire. Now, would that be a desperate move by Disney and Lucasfilm if, of course, Emperor Palpatine ends up coming back to life? Now, I'm not quite sure if it would necessarily be an act of desperation because it's all a matter of how it's executed on the big screen and how it's written. If it's simply Emperor Palpatine just poof comes back to life out of nowhere, then yes, I think that that would show that it's, you know, desperate by Disney and Lucasfilm. But if they have a real reason, and if they can really dig deep into some Star Wars lore and show us that reason as to why he's still alive, for example, you know, him transferring his essence into a clone would make a lot of sense, and that he has been hiding in the shadows ever since. watching all these events unfold with Snoke, Kylo Ren, Luke, you name it, I think would be rather brilliant. Now, Palpatine coming back to life, this is a huge debate right now on whether or not this is a good or a bad move by Disney and Lucasfilm. Again, though, like I say, teasers can sometimes be deceiving. You know, they are meant to basically give you a little bit of mystery, you know, they're meant to make you mystified and discuss things and have conversations with your friends and stuff like that about what's actually going on in the teasers. So if we actually go back to the Last Jedi teaser trailer, you will see that a lot of things in there, such as, you know, Rey using the crossguard lightsaber. We thought that was going to be something bigger, but it was a 2-second thing. So what is really going on here with Palpatine's laugh in this movie? I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again. No.